Lady Charmaine, and my guest today is an actress known for her role as Miss Jackson on the hit show Moesha. And she's here today to talk about her new role in TV One's newest hit reality show, Hollywood Divas. And I want you to help me welcome Miss Shar Jackson to the show. Welcome, Shar.
Well, thank you for having me, love.
Well, it is such a pleasure having you on the show. Now, Shar, over the past couple of years, girl, you let us know that you are a fantastic actress. You've shown us your rapping skills, girl. You have all kind of hidden skills. So what other skills do you have in there that we don't know about?
Well, a lot of people don't know that I am a fourth-degree martial artist in about 5 different styles.
Are you serious?
Yes, your girl is registered.
Your hands are lethal. What you say?
So that's one of the things. Another thing that people might not know about me is that I graduated high school when I was 15, and I have 2 master's degrees.
You smart.
You know.
Beauty, brains, and you're lethal. Okay, let me now. You are truly a triple threat, for real.
Right?
Forget the acting, dancing, and singing. You are a real threat.
Exactly.
I won't be getting up in your face no time soon.
And you know what? And it's so funny because people are always like, Shar, why are you always so calm? And why do you just laugh off drama? I'm like, you guys don't understand. I have to. Because I can go to jail forever.
You know, but that's what people don't realize about people who study martial arts. They know that they can kill you. So they have to walk away from you because we know that we can literally hurt you. So you literally, just like with your kids, sometimes you have to walk away from your kids because they don't realize.
Girl, all the time. All the time.
Will kill you if I don't walk away.
My oldest son, he told me one day, he was like, Bob, you get soft. The way that you handle the little kids, you get soft. I was like, oh, no. Mommy just knows that she can't control things the way that she used to.
Right. It's called strength in action, if only you knew.
Yeah, so some things we just got to let go.
Right. That is so funny. That is so true. And Shar, I learned something else about you too. Reading about you, you are truly what we call a cultural mix. Didn't know you were African American, Native American, Puerto Rican, and Mexican. I said, now.
And Mexican, yeah.
See, I just thought you was just a beautiful black woman with gorgeous hair, but now I see
where
you get it from.
Yeah, my mom's full-blooded Native American. Her dad is German and black, and then my father. His mother's Mexican, his dad's Puerto Rican.
Wow, that is amazing. Wouldn't have never known that. I mean, you know what I mean? Because you just look, like I said, you could tell you're mixed with something, but had no idea you had all those different cultures in there. Now, how do you pass all those cultures on to your children, when you teach them?
I mean, and then they're added, they have Italian as well. So we're just very open about it. And if you meet my family and see my family, it's just a rainbow coalition. So everybody just kind of, it's a very open conversation. And we definitely take from all of those cultures and just apply all of that stuff to our lives. Like I have a wall in my home, and we kind of joke about it in a sense. It's my wall of confused religion because we have a Buddha, and then we have Catholic candles, and then we have a cross, but it's just about acceptance and respecting everybody's everything. You know what I mean? So we learn and we study a lot of different things in my house, and whatever you pick that you want to apply to your life. Great, but know that you have the background of all of these things. So
okay. And Shar, how many children do you have?
I have 4.
4, and what are their ages?
22, 21, 12, and 11.
You mean to tell me you got a 22 and a 21-year-old, and you look like you're still in your 30s? Are you serious?
I know, it's so crazy, right? I go places with them, and everybody's like, "Oh my God, your big sister, she's so cute," and they're like, "It's my mom." So stop. I'm gonna need you to stop. It's my mom.
Wow, I mean that is amazing. You would have never known that you had children young because you don't carry yourself like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean you look great. Now, if you don't mind me asking, how old were you when you had your first child?
It was a month before I turned 17.
Really? So you were still a teenager. So you graduated from high school at 15, and then a month before you turned 17, you were a mom.
Yeah, see, what happened was I graduated at 15, and apparently I was bored that year, so I had to do something.
And it kept you busy for 21 years.
You know?
You found something to do.
I found something to do, clearly, yeah.
Oh, now that's a great story. Kids warning, do not get bored.
Yeah, don't get bored. Don't get bored.
Wow.
Don't get bored.
And so now we get a chance to see you on Hollywood Divas with your girl, Countess Vaughn. Now, how did you land the role? Because we know you're on the show as her friend. How did you land the role on Hollywood Divas?
I mean, it honestly is not even like a job, you know. What Countess just calls me and says, "Hey sis, let's go do whatever for the day," or I'll call her and say, "Let's go do whatever for the day," and she's like, "Oh, I got cameras with me today," and I was like, "Well, I guess they just gotta come because I'm not stopping what we're doing."
So basically, you made yourself a part of the show. Come on, girl. So
I mean, not necessarily. I mean, it was Countess brought me in, but like I said, I don't change what I'm doing in my day because the cameras are going to be there or not. So it's pretty real. I mean, it is what it is. What we do is what we do.
So we're really seeing a true, genuine friendship and not just a day that's produced, but because you guys are friends.
Oh, no,
the
sir.
cameras
no,
are just there. That's great. That's
They're
good to know.
There. Yeah, no. Countess, that's my sister, like, for life. And one thing about me is I'm very, very loyal. My friends always like joke and say I'm a Rottweiler because I'm very protective of my friends, and I you know, what you see on that show between Countess and I, that's how we are. That's just us.
And Countess, she has such a beloved fan base, even after her show The Parkers was long gone. I mean, even when I interviewed her a couple years ago, I mean, she has umpteen thousand listens. I didn't realize how big of a fan base that she had. You know, even though her show was done and over before Hollywood Divas, people still love her so much. And then now to see her on Hollywood Divas, it's just great. I know so many people are happy to see her back on television.
Absolutely. And I mean, you know, we never really went away. Like, our shows are still on every single day. So it's a whole new generation of people who are, you know, falling in love with the Parkers and Moesha. And we love it. We think it's awesome, you know, because the fact that we know that we're still making people feel things, whether it be laughter or whatever else is going on, you know, with us. Like, the fact that they're on this journey with us, we love it. So, yeah, our fans are awesome, dude. They're amazing.
And Countess had asked you to take her place on the Tom Joyner cruise to host an acting workshop, and there was some little drama there last week because Lisa felt that she was left off the flyer. Now, I was able to get your point because if it's an acting workshop, you know, we know Lisa from reality, but you know, she says she's had some acting experience, you know, before previously on different things. I don't know what they are, but she says she's had experience. Now, I could tell that you did not necessarily leave her off on purpose, but for the purpose of the acting workshop. So I wanted to hear from you.
It was absolutely nothing personal. It was about business. You know, like, at the end of the day, an actor's workshop means you're getting up on your feet, you're bringing the people who are in the workshop on stage, you're teaching them technique, you're doing all these different things. It's not a panel where you just sit there and answer questions. It's actually teaching techniques of acting and what goes on. Not the business part of it and none of that stuff. Strictly, this is an acting workshop. We are on our feet. We are doing scenes. We are doing improv. This is what that is. I know Golden's work as an actor. I know Elise's work as an actor. I know Paula's work as an actor. You know what I mean? I have never seen Lisa in her acting, so I couldn't vouch for her as far as what she's going to teach whoever's in our class in this workshop. So it had nothing to do, like, I love Lisa. I think she's an awesome, amazing, brilliant woman. However, at that time, I had no reference of how she would handle a workshop. So, I mean, again, it wasn't personal. It was business.
Now, with that being said, was there any doubt in Lisa's mind, then why am I here then if I wasn't going to participate in the workshop? Because is that why she thought she was on that cruise?
That I don't know. You know, don't pay attention to he say or or anything like that. So I really don't know. But I just thought it was a beautiful thing for Countess to invite us all on that cruise to have a blast. And that part we did. We had a blast. But the business part was, so I need you to handle this workshop. And
you handled it.
Fun Shar is one thing, but then when it's time to handle business, I definitely put on a different hat. And it may have been a wrong judgment call at the time, because I didn't think about, when I'm in business mode, I don't think about personal feelings or anything like that. And I didn't even look at it like that. So it may have been a bad call on a personal level, but it wasn't. Like I said, with business, I can't. Like, I'm not gonna take. If my friend comes up to me and says, "Hey, Shar, girl, my car is acting up," I'm not gonna send her to a mechanic that I've never been to before. That's trifling.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna send you somewhere that I've been, and that's how it works. I've never been to the shop of Lisa, but I've been to Golden's, Elise's,
right. So
and Paula. So
right,
yeah. So I could vouch for them. I couldn't vouch for her at the time.
So how did it make you feel when Golden did not attend because Lisa felt slighted because neither one of them showed up? How did that make you feel as a professional?
This is the thing. I don't care.
Okay, just to put it bluntly.
No. I mean, seriously. I'm not a sensitive person like that. So when people do things that they feel is the right thing for them to do at that moment, and it doesn't work with what I had planned, I'm not sensitive about it. I just go, okay, it is what it is, and I keep it pushing. So I honestly, it bothered Paula more so. Like, Paula was offended and felt a little disrespected by it. I didn't care.
No,
I just felt like that was their choice, and okay, I respect that. Let's keep it pushing.
Because I feel you handled it really professional when I believe it was Golden who threw some shade saying you hadn't done anything since Moesha.
Yeah, I just thought that was hilarious because I think we all know where I've been since Moesha.
You even been rapping, girl.
I think we all know where I've been. Okay.
I was like, wow, did she go there? So that meant that.
Yeah. Again, I'm not a sensitive person like that. So okay, people say things crazy every day, and if you get emotional or even really care, you would go crazy, especially in my industry. So, when people say things, you say what you got to say. All right, that's great. Are we past this? Great. Let's go have a drink. You know what I mean?
But as a viewer, this is what I kind of got from it when Lisa said, "Well, you should have Googled me to know my work," and then she has Golden backing her up, but Golden didn't Google you to know your work, because if she would have Googled you, then she wouldn't have threw that out there. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, exactly.
So as a viewer, it was like, well, obviously you didn't Google Shar when you made that statement.
Well, yeah, because clearly Google was not working on the ship. So there we go.
I thought that was a little I thought it was a little hypocritical, to make that statement. So yeah, but it's definitely a great show. Now, are they going to make you an official diva one day? What do you think?
I don't know. I mean, if it comes up, then we can have that discussion. But I'm just doing so many crazy things right now. I don't know if they can keep up, honestly.
What else are you working on? Please do tell.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm producing a bunch of stuff. I'm working on an album because my fans are getting in my butt like crazy on that. So I'm working on an album. I'm DJing all over the world right now. That is so crazy time consuming. I am an investor in an all-female protection agency. So I run a company with all-female bodyguards. You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of stuff going on in the world of Shar J. So I don't know. Like, if it comes, I'm getting ready to do a cooking show.
You cook too?
It's just so much stuff, girl. It's crazy.
Well, look at here, girl. You cooking an all-female protection agency. Now, are they pretty girls or are they the real buff ones?
No, they're gorgeous. They're gorgeous, but they are all deadly. You know, that's the thing. Like they're.
Oh, they're like you.
We pick them so that they thanks. We pick them so that they blend in with whomever their client is. You know, they could be the nanny or the sister or the assistant or the friend. But you step to them wrong and you have an issue.
That's a reality show, girl.
I would do it as a reality show, but because it's executive protection, like we gotta protect our girls because again they're supposed to blend in. So if I'm doing a show and people know who they are, it kind of defeats the purpose.
That is so smart. So she's look all sweet and innocent but deadly.
Absolutely.
Wow, look like you, basically, like you. See, I would have never known your hands was registered and you're all lethal and stuff. Yeah. Absolutely amazing. And then you got a cooking show. Like, what are some of the favorite dishes that you like to cook?
Oh, my gosh. A little bit of everything. Today, my kids are screaming. They want some, I do the scallops over this linguine, and it's like this lemon butter scallop over linguine. It's so fire. And so the kids kind of came in my room this morning and was like, yeah, so I don't know what you're planning on cooking, but this is what we want.
Oh, they got menus.
All the time they have their requests. So I was like, don't talk to me. Just go write it on the board in the kitchen, and we'll figure it out. So I don't know what I'm cooking today, but I mean, to be honest with you, scallops does sound kind of bomb. So they might win.
Okay. And then, you have a protection agency, you got a cooking show, and you are a DJ. Now, how did you even start that business?
You know, because of all the crazy stuff that has gone on since I finished with Moesha, with my family and my personal life becoming public and all that type of stuff, I kind of became a recluse, you know, and spent a lot of time at home and not wanting to go out, not wanting to be a part of anything outside. However, my love for music never changed. So as much as I wanted to sing and you know, do all the stuff, I wasn't feeling it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like I feel like when you're singing, you have to feel it. Otherwise, nobody else will, and then you're wasting your time. So I didn't want to do that, but my love for music never changed. So I just started like listening to music and started playing with music and kind of found a new love in mixing things and making it sound, you know, different without using my voice. So I started just playing around with it at home, and then it turned into this other thing where I was like, oh my God, wait, people actually do this. This is a job. It's called DJing.
Well, yeah. Mixing and scratching.
Right, yeah. So I was like, you know, let me play with this for a little bit, and then just fell in love with it. Like, and so I've been doing that like crazy.
Wow, that is amazing.
And I'm having a blast.
How did you put yourself out there for people to know that you were a DJ? I mean, to say, let's hire Shar
I literally just, I got invited to some event, you know, just as the actress Shar Jackson or whatever, and I was like, yeah, cool, I'll do it, but I said, are you guys gonna have a DJ? And they're like, yeah, but we haven't done all that yet. We don't know who's gonna be. And I was like, dude, let me do it. And they're like, are you serious? They were super hesitant. Are you serious? I'm like, yeah, no, I've been DJing for a minute, and they gave me the shot. I did it. It was at Sundance, and it was awesome. And then after that, people just started talking about it, and I started booking gigs like crazy.
See you, Solange Knowles, all the female
as
DJs.
Sherlock Holmes. Yep.
I'm like, oh my goodness, because you just mentioned something about your personal life, and I wanted to know, how were you able to bounce back, because it became so public, you know, out there, and we were able to see, you know, and it was hurtful for me as a woman and as a mom too, to see that go public like that. How did you manage to get over that and knowing that you see them, you know, your ex in the public eye with someone else, and there you are, you know, pregnant, getting ready to have a baby? How did you get over that?
God.
Amen. All right.
Yeah, no, seriously, that was a storm, because the whole situation became bigger than life.
Mm-hmm. It did.
You know, and it took over every aspect of my life, career-wise, you know, at home. You know, I had crying kids at home who were like, where's Dad, and what's going on, and why is this, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da, you know. And it took over everything, and the only way to get past something like that and get through it is God. You have to trust in Him and know that he knows what's going on and he's got you. And trust me, there's moments where you're going to question every bit of that, because it was so painful and so major for our family. But I just had to sit back and be quiet and patient and let God bring me through it. And here I am now on the other side of that with more strength and grace and confidence than I've ever had in my life. And that was a rough past moment for me, because not only did I lose my family, I started losing other people in my life. Like in that little time frame, maybe 23 of my friends and family that were close in my immediate life started to pass away. Just boom, 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 boom. And so it was like the people that I would normally turn to and talk to, to help guide me through some things, they were all checking out. Oh. So not only did I have to deal with the loss of my family, but I was losing, my aunts and my uncles and my best friend, and it was crazy. And I just felt like, and there were times where I was just like, God has totally left my entire area, and and it was hurtful, and it was painful, and I was broken for a moment, and I literally just had to fall to my knees and surrender and let him take over and bring me back.
Amen.
So I'm officially a phoenix.
All right now, rising up out of those ashes. Hey now.
That's right.
So are you and your kid's father, were you guys able to communicate for the children?
We are the best of friends.
Really?
We are the best of friends. I love Kevin so much. He's so awesome. We have an amazing relationship. I have a great relationship with his wife.
What was the turning point with that? How did you manage
No, you know
that?
What the thing is, I never let go of that. There were times where I wanted to punch him in his jugular and maybe shake him a little bit, but I had to remember who he was at his core, and remember that all the stuff that's going on around us is the devil. And people were losing their focus and losing themselves in that situation. But I had to have faith that the person that I knew was still in there. And God showed me him. And I was like, all right, cool, then we're good. I don't have to go to jail. It's awesome.
I mean, because I'm like, okay, you are lethal. You're registered. How did you keep from killing him? That was supernatural strength. That was God.
Yeah, no, seriously, it really was. But it was God. Like I legitimately had to pray for strength every day to not let my emotions or everything that I want to feel as a human being consume me. I had to ask for strength from God to just, and he would give me flashes like, all right, well, look, if you do this is what's going to happen. So, it was like, weigh it. And I did, and I took the high road. So
that's good. Because you mentioned losses too, because I mean, you had cast members who were your friends that have passed on.
And they weren't friends. That was my family. You got to know, if we would spend 18 hours a day for 7 years together. So those were my family members. Like Yvette, Lamont, that was my brother. Yvette, that was my sister's best friend for 20 years. Like Yvette and I lived together at one point. You know what I mean? So to lose somebody who's so prominent in your life, it took me. That's kind of why I've been pretty quiet for the last almost 2.5 years. It's because it took me that long to get over losing her.
Wow.
Yeah. And then one day she came to me and pretty much slapped me in my sleep and said, I need you to snap out of this. You got things to do. Wow. She's like, I'm good. And that's when I think that's when Divas started to happen, and Countess called, and because she called me before, and I was like, yeah, I don't want to go anywhere, I don't want to do anything. And then after that visit from Bette, the next time Countess called me, I was like, yeah, I'll be there.
And then you came, and now you're just blossoming. You got so many businesses going on, and you've just come alive. And I mean, it's amazing. That's when I say a great comeback story, you know, from like losses and everything that has happened. So what a story. I'm so happy for you. I'm really proud of you. So congratulations for being an overcomer, truly. And with us knowing now that you're a registered lethal, you know, the individuals you could have killed and were able to truly see strength in action. That is a testimony by itself. Because you could have been that old angry black woman on TV going all off.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Another woman in jail with a buckshot, you know. Everybody talking about what went wrong with Shar Jackson and everybody going over your history, and that is fantastic. So congratulations. I commend you for that.
Thank you. Yeah, I could have been on another show, you know. I just chose not to.
My husband watches that show. Yep. I'm like, man, you hear about what happened to Shar Jackson? Man, she snapped.
Yeah, no, sir.
That's so true. Well, Shar, I want to say again, thank you so much for coming on the show. And I want to remind the audience to make sure y'all tune into Hollywood Divas every Wednesday night to check out all of our girls, Shar Jackson, Lisa Wu, Elise Neal. We have Golden Brooks and also our girl, Miss Countess Vaughn. Again, thank you. Yes. And I look forward to having you back on the show.
Absolutely, love. Absolutely.
Lady Charmaine live on Friday